Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nerdcast. It is Devin, broadcasting as always live from an undisclosed location in the center of Texas on a pretty chill Friday evening. How's everybody doing out there? Have to remind myself real quick of what day of the week it was. But it is Friday, and it's a pretty good one too. Hope you're all having a good day out there, a good night, evening, whatever it might be where you're at. I'm doing pretty good. It looks like
at the CJH Entertainment Plus said hi.
Yo, what's up, CJH? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? It seems like in 2 weeks' time, my unemployment stint will come to an end. Which, I gotta tell you, I have been enjoying it. When I got laid off last year in January, it was a nerve-wracking, anxiety-inducing experience. It was awful. I was just full of nerves, full of anxiety, and I was unemployed for about 4 months. This go around, when I got laid off, I was like in the chillest mood. It was actually a relief. I was feeling good. I was enjoying all of my time off, and I actually ended up just being unemployed for about a month. So
at the CJH Entertainment Plus said doing good attempting to play No Man's Sky. Reported the bug, so hopefully Xbox gets a patch update.
Nice. One of these days I'll give that game another shot. I always say that. I think, well, okay, what happened last time is I started playing it, but it was doing something fucked up to my GPU that was like causing my Windows to fuck up. So I didn't know what was going on, if it was poorly optimized for the drivers I have for my GPU. I just didn't want anything to fuck up my hardware, so I uninstalled it. That was when I had the 3080 in this machine. I have a 5070 in it now, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe it'll behave a little better.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said any bugs they have a website to report them.
Well, should I download it and give it a shot again? I'll be sure to keep that in mind. What I did install, I ended up installing Star Wars Outlaws, because I played a demo of that and I enjoyed it, so I bought it when it was on sale. So when I'm done with all of these Fallout DLCs, I'm going to jump into Star Wars Outlaws. Speaking of which, though, let me go ahead and get this loaded up. All right, are you good? There you go.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said Hello Games is a company that surprisingly cares about the fans. Unlike a lot of companies.
No, I get that. I get that vibe for sure. I mean, that much is obvious just by virtue of the fact that they brought the game back from where it was when they launched it after all of that hostility and controversy. Like, they never stopped plugging away at it, and now the game is like highly regarded. Kind of the same as Cyberpunk 2077 a little bit. All right, what am I doing? I could probably just finish this DLC. I know there's some other stuff I could do in this area, but I think I'm going to... I gotta talk to Daniel, and I think I'm going to... I think I'm gonna side with Joshua. Let me find where this guy is. There he is.
Unless you and Joshua have any objections, I'd like to start evacuating the Sorrows. I'm going to need your help, so say your piece. No. Why? Why?
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said I never bothered to replay Cyberpunk because I beat it and it had zero replay value.
I don't entirely disagree with you, but I will say if you haven't played Phantom Liberty, definitely worth it. I like Phantom Liberty significantly more than I like the main game.
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. What are you going to tell them about, or does that not matter?
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said he'll check it out.
Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it.
It's great. It's the expansion that Idris Elba is in. Like, it's one of the best written expansion stories I've played. But CD Projekt Red is good about that sort of thing. Same thing with the Witcher expansions. Those were significantly better than the main game, and I love the main game.
thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into Three Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination. God be with you.
I mean, when you put it like that, I start having questions.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said Trump was bumbling over his speech.
What else is new? That's the only thing that guy does.
Prepare to meet your maker. Die where you stand!
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said yeah, but this sounded like dementia speech.
Really, you guys are just gonna float at each other? Here we go. He's wearing an oven mitt.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said, and then you look at Canada and both conservatives and liberals have decided to work together instead of hating each other. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said the only issue is the Alberta separatists.
Oh, Alberta. The America of Canada. Well, at least you guys are going to get some access to some pretty sweet Chinese cars here soon. Kind of jealous about that.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said, but yeah, both parties have dropped their pettiness to each other and are working together.
That's good, I guess. So long as they're working towards good ends. In America, both parties working together is never a good thing. Bipartisanship is like a harbinger of really, really bad things to come. So I trust that's not the same in Canada. Oh, I was here before. Someone's up there. Take your purified water.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said our conservatives are less radical. It's the separatists that we have to worry about, the actual far right.
Oh, we got him.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said the people who refuse to have conversations.
Well, usually separatist movements don't generally have popular support. Well, I blew his leg off. Although you have a parliamentary style government, so I guess they will have more of a voice in their process than they would here in America. But I don't know. I'm not really super familiar. I'm not too dialed into Canadian politics.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said yes.
What is this? Oh, that's... I don't know what that is, but I guess that's the weapon she was using.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said USA seems to have one debate while Canada always has a debate.
America barely even has one. Not a real one, at least. If it's one thing that's coming to light, it's that all of our public policy have been driven in one way or another by the secret pedophile Nazi cabal operated seemingly by Epstein and other collaboratives, possibly at the direction of Israel. So most of our debates, if not all of them, are just for show.
The Dude Vince just redeemed Get Ready. The Dude Vince said oh slash.
Yo, what's up, Vince? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing tonight?
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said TBF America did bring over Yazzie scientists over after WW2 for space travel.
Got a ways to go.
The dude Vince said I was gonna raid you and my corp mates convinced me to raid someone that streams that they are trying to recruit into our group.
That makes
The
sense.
dude Vince said him in a wild mood. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said maybe they weren't going to the moon. Maybe they were just being evil.
You know, I'm gonna switch my gun. Little devil. Oh shit, they're putting a hurt on me a little bit.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said turns out SpaceX was a fraud company and Mars was never happening.
Of course not. Everybody should have known that from the start. That's not even like a shock. Nothing Elon Musk ever says is true. It's all fraudulent.
Haunted Taco 12 said this is going to sound like a really hot take. Haunted Taco 12 said I do not have a problem with SpaceX.
Yo, what's up, Taco? Welcome back to the stream. How you
Haunted
doing
Taco
tonight?
12 said I have a problem with Musk.
Like SpaceX, I have a
At the
problem with
CJH
SpaceX,
Entertainment
but
Plus said makes me question space travel in general. Can we even leave the atmosphere?
my problem with SpaceX isn't related to SpaceX per se. I'm kind of with you. I have a problem with Musk for sure, but I also have a problem with just the fact that Obama defunded
Haunted
NASA.
Taco 12 said my few problems with SpaceX are related to Musk.
He defunded NASA for the purpose of funding. Who are you? Oh. For the purpose of funding Musk. Like, SpaceX does cool stuff, but it's nothing that, you know, NASA couldn't do if they were funded.
Haunted Taco 12 said I believe we should have more space organizations. I think that is good. The more interest and research is good ammo. It just happens to be owned by a demon.
Damn, I only hit her once.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said waste of money if it turns out they're just playing with rockets that go nowhere.
I mean, the idea is supposed to be able to have reusable rockets, right? Because the old method was you spend fucking untold millions building a rocket that you launch into space, and then it gets destroyed on use and discarded. And then you got to spend however many more rebuilding a new one for the next trip, right? Like, the idea is supposed to be that you can reuse them. They can re-land vertically and be used on a second mission or whatever, which would be valuable, would be incredibly valuable. I mean, you can't get any of your would-be space tourism or space manufacturing or anything like that without
Haunted
having
Taco
that
12
capacity.
said, but NASA should very much be funded, because space will eventually be our only chance at survival, and not only that, the science and knowledge we could gain from it is very much uncapped.
Am I trapped in this canyon? How the fuck do I get out of here? Oh shit.
This is taking too long. We can't let salt upon wounds escape. I'm going to find a way
Haunted
around.
Taco 12 said
God
reusable
willing,
rockets
we'll
are
finish
cool.
this
They will
together.
make it much easier and much cheaper.
Yeah. For sure, which is the whole point of all of this exploration. Man, if you really want it, you can climb over this
At the
pretty
CJH
easy.
Entertainment Plus said imagine if nukes in space are just lies from the DIS to make us think we're both in danger and that we can escape.
Nukes from space, what?
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said or maybe only Israel has the nukes. Haunted Taco 12 said space isn't real, it's on a projector. Haunted Taco 12 said we're all worms in a vat of goo.
Oh shit.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said not a projector. Maybe it's just that the stars are spirits of the dead.
A lot of cultures believe that.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said explains why there's trillions of them.
Cave's just a dead end, really?
Haunted Taco 12 said I mean, if we're going by science. That may also technically not be wrong. As far as we know, we came from stars, eventually our matter will go back to stars. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said makes me sad though if true cause I liked space theories.
Oops.
Haunted Taco 12 said so the stars we see might be of dead civilizations over the course of billions of years.
Well, I think that's very, very much possible. I mean, I think that's the whole idea behind starlight, right? Takes billions of light years for light of a star to reach planet Earth, meaning that
Haunted Taco 12
by
said
the time
but,
we
if
see
also
it,
true, those dead civilizations will become others eventually.
unless their suns went supernova. Stop wiggling around. My guy has the shakiest hands imaginable.
The dude Vince said it was cool streaming again. I need to do it more.
Got you on that one.
Haunted Taco 12 said I believe that
Oh,
our
that was
son
one of
is
my
the
guys?
closest thing to a real religious being emo.
Was that one of my guys?
Haunted Taco 12 said the sun and water.
Oh shit. Well, fuck it.
The dude Vince said I got my brother to watch, but he hasn't made an account.
Got your brother to watch? That's cool. Yeah, keep it up. Glad you had a good time. It makes more sense that you would raid into an Eve streamer. I mean, you have an Eve community.
Haunted Taco 12 said I'll drop you a follow. Vince, we V names have to support one another. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said it's also odd that if the files are right, Epstein thing was behind COVID, and if true. Makes sense because in 2020 the public started talking about Wayfield conspiracies and then bam, COVID happened.
The COVID thing happened, or the Wayfair thing happened after COVID. The Wayfair conspiracies were after COVID had spread, or it was during the pandemic, rather, I should say.
The dude Vince said, but my dude got me to raid into someone that apparently he was trying troll. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said, oh, I thought it was before.
Someone down there?
The dude Vince said it's someone nobody in our group likes.
Who's... There you are.
The dude Vince said, hey CJ, I've missed you.
I'm guessing that means I killed her.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said, hi Vince.
She struck a pose when I killed her. Up there she goes, then she fell down to the water. Man, this guy is fucking extreme.
The dude Vince said, thanks Taco, I stream Eve and retro games.
Damn, he just can block. You can just tank this shit? Alright, fuck this. I'm just gonna shoot your ass. Let's see you block one of these. Fucking asshole. So what, he poisoned me? I think I have... Shit.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said Canada seems to be really getting under Trump's skin. At Dat Dude Vince said at the CJH Entertainment Plus, hey.
Why am I encumbered? What the fuck? What happened?
Haunted Taco 12 said cool.
Oh, Stimpack sickness? Are you kidding me?
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said in 2016 there was a comic book about USA versus Canada called We Stand on Guard. It was from Image Comics.
I remember that comic. I think I might have the first couple of issues of it.
Maniacal Toaster said hello, it is me, and I got a dentist appointment next month. Until then, I'm on a fuck ton of pain meds.
Yo, what's up, Toaster? Welcome back to the stream. I'd ask you how you're doing, but being on a fuck ton of pain meds can be either good or bad.
Maniacal Toaster said I may or may not develop an addiction to painkillers by the time I get to the dentist.
Well, don't do that.
The Dude Vince said I got a job today and it got me interested in streaming.
Congratulations. I'm happy to hear that. What the fuck? So then why am I still so fucking slow? What's happening here? Poison? I thought I took the antidote. I took an antidote. Or an anti-venom.
The Dude Vince said thanks. Your best news is ahead.
It said poison removed. Why does it still have it listed here? Oh, jeez.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said I've been lucky to have snowstorms when I'm supposed to work. Luckily my work closes during storms, plus I've been sick too. Maniacal Toaster said I think I just heard either a car breaking down or gunshots. Uh-oh.
Are you in an area where gunshots happen frequently?
Maniacal Toaster said not that often.
Probably wouldn't worry about it then.
Haunted Taco 12 said be a true New Yorker and shoot back. Maniacal Toaster asks I mean you know, this is America so like, you know?
Man, that asshole who poisoned me fucked me up.
The Dude Vince said I'm have a sudden craving for Chicago pizza. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said out west there was a school shooting in Canada in British Columbia. It doesn't happen often, but when it happens it affects everyone. Maniacal Toaster said a Battlefront-style game set in Fallout would be really cool. Imagine a map in the Zion Valley. All the dips and trenches and kill boxes you could set up. Haunted Taco 12 said that's basically what Arc Raiders is, Toaster. The dude Vince said I'm gonna head out. Love y'all.
Hey, take it easy, Vince. Thanks for
Maniacal
stopping by and
Toaster
hanging out.
said yeah, but then I'd be playing Arc Raiders.
Have a good rest of your
LOL.
night. Purified water.
Haunted Taco 12 said truth. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said Star Wars can easily save the franchise with Heir to the Empire. With the trio versus Thrawn and the rise of the First Order. It would answer all the questions we had for the sequel trilogy.
What is Heir to the Empire? Is that like a book or a comic? Oh shit! What the
We
fuck?
warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted.
Maniacal Toaster
You took
said it's a
advantage of
boot.
us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the
Boot.
dogs of
Maniacal
Caesar
Toaster
you
said
are,
book.
You followed us to Zion.
The dude Vince
And
said
now
Timothy
you
Zahn's
stand on holy
trilogy.
ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale Wachane
At the CJH
conserva
Entertainment
all.
Plus said it was both a book and a comic.
You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
This DLC just continues to become more and more problematic. This is what I signed up for. This is exactly what I signed up for. He said right up the top,
At the CJH
extermination.
Entertainment Plus said once they do that they can then do whatever they want, but they'd need to give everyone the Luke they wanted.
Him hear you. You talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
You've already won. Look around you. There is no need to kill him.
He has a debt to pay for what he's done, and I've come to collect. And so he's chosen to cower in the water like a dumb animal.
Oh, my speech is not good enough for this one.
I am the right hand of the Lord, and the
At the
instrument
CJH
of his
Entertainment
vengeance.
Plus said basically one last adventure with Luke, Han, and Leia, and maybe they can explain how Palpatine was a clone. Haunted Taco 12 said we need the Star Wars mod for Starfield but an actual game, and not with the horrible Emil writing, and I would be set. Maniacal Toaster said oh.
Where'd he go? There he is. You know what? Fuck all of y'all. Where's my thump thump? Oh, I just have my grenade launcher.
It's the same end he would have met if he had died on his knees.
How did he survive?
I suppose this was for the sake of the dead horses and sorrows. Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God.
I like how he's still thanking me. I was popping you
At
with
the
him.
CJH Entertainment Plus said that's what people didn't understand is that Rise of Skywalker Palpatine wasn't actually Palpatine, it was a clone with his consciousness.
All right, fair enough.
Maniacal Toaster said I convinced Joshua to spare him then killed the guy anyway. LOL.
I didn't have enough speech, I guess, to convince him. I guess maybe I should boost my speech up to 90 or 91. I'll put it at 90. I'll put it at 90. That's what I needed to convince him. Came a little too late, but next time.
Maniacal Toaster said yes, speech is like the most important skill story-wise.
My speech is pretty beefed up, but it was actually the highest of all of my things. It just wasn't quite there yet.
Maniacal Toaster said yeah, it's gotta be Max for end of questline stuff. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said a lot of movies unfortunately have to be dumbed down if they want the general public to get it.
That reminds me, I still have not watched that Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. I should have used this one. Sneering imperialist.
Haunted Taco 12 said, but I also believe the directors and writers think the consumers are dumber than they actually are. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said the trailer has me excited. Everyone keeps saying we shouldn't return to old planets, but I want to see what happened to Hoth after Empire.
Nerd rage.
Haunted Taco 12 said it was cold. Haunted Taco 12 said there was a lot of snow. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said just like how it was nice to see what happened to Tatooine after Jedi.
I'll do that one. I like how Joshua didn't seem to mind that I was trying to wipe his ass out too.
Was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said, LOL, no, I mean what the Empire did to Hoth after they won.
The Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other new Canaanites. But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned. The Whitelegs who survived the new Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake. When word of the Whitelegs' diminished
At the
numbers
CJH
reached the
Entertainment
Phoenix
Plus
tribe,
said there's a rumor
war
there's
was
Battle
declared.
Droid in Mandalorian and
By
Grogu,
year's
and
end,
maybe even
the
Jar Jar.
Whitelegs had been wiped out.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the White Legs posed to Zion. When the courier and Joshua Graham felled Salt upon wounds, their victory was celebrated with a great feast. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart.
Ah, fuck Daniel.
He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrows'
At the
innocence
CJH
was
Entertainment
lost.
Plus said because
Having
apparently
helped
they retconned
eradicate
it so
the
that Jar
White Legs
Jar
from
started the
Zion,
rebellion because he
dead
was upset
horses
he caused
returned to
Palpatine to
Dead Horse
rise.
Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The new Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs and Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the new Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back
At the
from
CJH
Highway
Entertainment
50,
Plus said and Jar
thus
Jar and
opening
the
yet
other
another
Jedi,
trading route
Ahmed
for
best played in
Happy Trails
Mando,
caravans.
teamed up and who saved Grogu.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the new Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate.
Uh-oh.
When her grief
Haunted Taco 12 said F. Lumia Stream said is here. Haunted Taco 12 said at Lumia stream thank you.
Something is weird about the way my OBS is configured because I lost my internet for 1 second, but that shouldn't be enough to like kill my, it should, even if it disconnects, it should reconnect. If for some reason it doesn't reconnect, I have to figure out why the reconnection isn't working when I have like an internet hiccup. Because YouTube is fine. YouTube is still going. It's just Twitch where that's having the reconnection issue.
At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
Though the courier had stopped Joshua
Stream
Graham
Elements
from
said Ye Olde
executing
Nerdcast is
Sultan
now
Ahmed,
live.
the
Streaming
war chief
Fallout,
still
New
felt
Vegas, wrapping up the Honest Hearts DLC, Fallout New Vegas. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said I do think it's weird that they keep referencing Phantom Menace and not Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Sith. It's all
The Whitelegs defeated at Three Marys. Joshua led the Sorrows and Dead Horses in tending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes. He continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan and showed little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, or at the least, appeased.
It's got some nice snakeskin
For
boots
years
too.
after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrow's spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Like, why would you even go back to the Mojave, honestly? All right, there we go. Plus, they never reference Count Dooku or Geonosis. It's always some character from Phantom Menace. I gotta be honest with you, I haven't paid attention to Star Wars in a long, long time. Okay, what do I need? Oh, I'm not that over encumbered. Oh, that thing was light. Oh, this is still... Oh, okay. Walking through the cave will take me back to the Mojave.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said I've been more excited for Star Wars now that Dave Filoni is in charge. He understands Star Wars core.
I don't feel... I mean, when I think about Filoni, I think he's more for the fans than he is for, like, advancing Star Wars. So, like, I think about... Ahsoka. And because Ahsoka was his show. And that show was boring as fuck to me. I couldn't watch it. But I knew people that loved it. And those people were people that watched Rebels. So it's like, if you don't have like a fandom of Rebels.
I certainly like Filoni more than like J.J. Abrams, but Ahsoka sucked donkey ballers.
But like, if you're not like a huge fan of Rebels and are up to date on the lore and all of that, then you're probably not going to get much out of it. But if you are, then people like that loved Ahsoka.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said maybe not advancing, but he understands the core of the franchise.
Yeah, I think that sucks personally. I mean, maybe he'll make stuff that you'll like, and that's great. But to me, he'll just make...
Toaster said I'm a huge fan of Clone Wars and thought Rebels sucked.
To me, he'll just make fan service. Grayed out fan service, devoid of spice. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I want Star Wars to do new things. I want things I hadn't even thought of before. Like, that's what Andor was. It was like a Star Wars that I hadn't thought of before.
Also, I think a major hurdle he's going to be facing is that no matter what he's allowed to make, all of it has to lead up to somehow Palpatine has returned.
Maybe. I mean, he doesn't have to, because that's another part of the problem is like...
Haunted Taco 12
Star
said
Wars...
I am not trying to be excited for Fodor, because the past attempts have yet to satisfy me like Koter.
Like, all of the Star Wars properties right now all exist within the time frame of the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy. And I think they should just move past all that shit. Put the sequel trilogy centuries in the
Maniacal
past.
Toaster said also, the Zion Valley gets lonely as fuck after finishing that DLC.
I'm sure it looks pretty, but what else is there to do in there?
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said well Palpatine was a clone. The real Palpatine died in Return of the Jedi.
Is this lonesome road travel to the canyon wreckage near Prim?
Maniacal Toaster said the movie didn't say that. Maniacal Toaster said I don't care what any book that comes out after says, that was Palpatine. Haunted Taco 12 said I am tired of the main line, I want more Old Republic or Legends like stuff. I think we need to explore more than good guy bad guy lightsaber.
I don't care about
Maniacal
the Old
Toaster said
Republic.
Palpatine found a woman who looked at his wrinkly, scroached-ass body, and said noise. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said the movie did actually. Snoke had a bunch of clones. And one of the rebels said he was a clone.
One of the rebels said it. Just like some random rebel? Did that fix my leg? Kind of. I'm not going to use my doctor's bag. I should go back to my casino and get some of my shit, but I'm already loaded up with stuff as it is. I should just sell some of this
Maniacal
shit.
Toaster said I don't recall a rebel saying that, but Rise of Skywalker is absolute shit anyway. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said yeah. Maniacal Toaster said I've learned to not be invested in Star Wars. LOL.
The funny thing is, that's how, like,
said he said something about cloning.
That's how people felt about Game of Thrones after season 8. But everyone, myself included, are fucking psychotically enjoying a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, and pretty much people
At
are
the
saying
CJH
that
Entertainment
Game of Thrones
Plus
is
said the
back.
guy who was also in Lost and Lord of the Rings. Maniacal Toaster said I didn't watch the prequel. Maniacal Toaster said wait, not yet.
Oh, here it is.
Haunted Taco 12 said I want a Star Wars show about a Tusken Raider with his Ewok sidekick and their goal is to heist the Bank of Coruscant.
Coruscant?
Maniacal Toaster said this is the end of the entire game. Maniacal Toaster said Devin, you gotta go to the satellite first.
What do you mean, the satellite?
Haunted Taco 12 asks Core ES Kant. Maniacal
Coruscant.
Toaster said this is the last DLC, you're skipping the best one.
What do you mean? If it's the last one, then what do you
Maniacal
mean,
Toaster
the
said
best
get
one?
the radio real quick. Haunted Taco 12 said Core ES Sant. Maniacal Toaster said you haven't done Old World Blues yet.
Oh, wait. Oh, so you're saying that,
Hey, you're the one who's been going.
Thank you, pal. Appreciate it. Okay, I was misinterpreting what you were saying. You said it was the last DLC. You meant that it's the last in the order, not the
Haunted
last
Taco
one
12
to do.
asks Coruscant? Croissant?
What is
Maniacal
Old
Toaster said that was gonna lead right to Lonesome Road, what all the other DLCs are leading up to.
Ill-advised. You look like you want some too, pal. You stood up like you were ready for it.
Maniacal Toaster said technically you can play them in any order, but Lonesome Road is meant to be the final thing you experience before playing the game again.
Welcome back, buddy.
At the CJH Entertainment
Have a
Plus
look.
said who's the guy who played Pippin in Lord of the Rings. That's who said Palpatine used cloning tech.
Oh, I forget that actor's name.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said, and then Mandalorian and Bad Batch kinda retconned it even more. Haunted Taco 12 said they technically do have an order of timeline that doesn't matter, but you don't need to.
Maybe I should just use that. Just get rid of that. Get rid of that.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said everyone remembers Palpatine returned. But never the line that comes after it.
Because people are too
Maniacal
busy
Toaster
laughing.
said yeah, but Lonesome Road sums up all the themes the game was building up this whole time so narratively. I don't want Devin to accidentally get that spoiled.
I don't care about spoilers. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't particularly care about this game's story. I'm just like running around like a madman for the most part. I mean, I guess some parts of it are cool.
Maniacal Toaster said sad face emoji.
I mean, I really have to think about. You surface an interesting question to me, which is what is this game's story? I really have to think about what this game's story is. It was a guy who was a courier, had to carry a chip somewhere. I forget where he was delivering it to. Ambushed
Maniacal
by
Toaster
Benny.
said also, play the mysterious broadcast on your radio.
Ambushed by Biddy, had the chip taken, does a bunch of random shit to find Benny. He ends up getting tasked by House to,
Haunted Taco 12 said he said it's Palpin time.
I guess, retrieve the chip from Benny, but instead he chose to keep it himself.
At the CJH
housed
Entertainment
House,
Plus said, does Fallout even have a story? It just has side missions.
and then he
Maniacal Toaster
creates a
said,
robot
I
army,
remember it
basically.
going exactly like that.
Yeah, he creates after he housed House, he stole his robot. He stole Benny's robot army, and then somewhere along the way, he did a genocide of the Legion. He got someone of the bombers laid.
Maniacal Toaster said Fallout has a story and theme and shouts it at you over and over and over.
I mean, as far as I could tell, like, in the lore of the world, it's all territorial battles between the NCR and fucking the Legion and the Brotherhood. And the Enclave is doing weird shit. The Institute, later on, they're doing weird shit. I don't know. I don't really care. You're just messing around in a post-apocalyptic sandbox, as far as I could really tell.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said, doesn't the main character appear in Fallout Season 2 as a cameo?
Does he? The courier?
Haunted Taco 12 said no.
I'm not going to get rid of that stuff. I think this is good for now.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said, that's who the guy that slow MO shot the Deathclaw. It's the main character.
Like, I think, and I've talked about this with
Maniacal
Justin.
Toaster said all factions obsessed with bringing back the glory days of their idealized version of a better world that's only better in their own nostalgia or fetishization of Rome. Haunted Taco 12 said the courier is probably dead, left, or in the Big MT. Maniacal Toaster said no, that was just a ranger. At the CJH Entertainment Plus said it was pretty op for a random character.
He was a good shot. I talked about this with Justin a bit, though. Like, it was his thesis, and I kind of co-signed on it. I agreed with it once he mentioned it to me. But like, he has a problem getting into like somebody. I think he liked Fallout 3, but
Haunted
he has
Taco
the same
12
general
said
problem.
The Rangers are tough.
He has like the same general
Maniacal
problem with
Toaster
Bethesda
said, I'm
games.
pretty sure the actual courier did drugs and just wandered off.
Like, it's hard to follow, and like he felt it the hardest with Skyrim. It's hard to like get invested into the world because it just kind of feels like a dead world, and none of the quest lines are
Haunted
really
Taco 12
they really
said in the show, the
thread
courier
the narrative
probably
needle
didn't even wake up, LOL.
that coherently, or at least cohesively enough to draw you into any kind of main story that's actually going on. And that's probably the strongest with Skyrim. I agree with that. Like, as much as I enjoyed playing Skyrim, I definitely had a lot of problems with the narrative, such as it was. But I mean, I think that's just kind of Bethesda's MO.
Maniacal Toaster said, of all the worlds in these games, New Vegas does the best to guide you to actually see the themes of it.
Maybe. I mean, I guess I'm just dense. I missed it.
At the CJH Entertainment Plus said they should have tied Starfield with Fallout. Like maybe it was the far, far future.
Possible. I mean, Earth is annihilated in Starfield. What was I going to do? Oh, weapon. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too dumb to get it. I just didn't really absorb much narrative out of this. Do you have 45 auto?
Maniacal Toaster said it's not that you're dense, you just straight up ignored it and actively jumped up cliffs to avoid taking the road the game told you to take.
Yeah,
LOL.
but this is a fucking open world game. That's a pet peeve of mine. Don't make an open world game and then be like, okay, you have to follow this narrow path because we really want to drop the bird seeds over so that you could see this specific thing and that specific thing. It's not an open world game then. Just make a linear game. Like, if I need to be guided, make a linear game.
Sure.
If it's an open world game, I'm going to play it like an open world game. I'm going to fucking go nuts. Repair that shit. I might have to trade in a gold bar here in a second.
Maniacal Toaster said, yeah, it's open world, But the game design had it so when you took the wrong path you run into fucking Cazadors and Deathclaws. LOL, it wasn't telling you you did it wrong, it was trying to organically get you to follow a path.
Well, I guess they failed. Hey, what's up, bud?
Hey, you're the one who's been going.
Thank you very much. I mean, that's drops in an ocean compared to the gold bars I
Maniacal
have, but I
Toaster
appreciate
said
the
filling
sentiment.
areas with enemies that one-shot you is meant to get you to mentally go, oh okay, I'll come back here when I got better gear or some shit.
I don't know if I ever really encountered those areas. Maybe I did. I don't recall ever getting to a point where it was like, oh, I can't handle this.
Maniacal Toaster said you didn't notice it, but your brain did.
What do you mean? I didn't notice it, but what does that even mean? I didn't notice it, but my brain did?
Maniacal Toaster said I'm quoting those Red Letter Media guys. LOL.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know what Red Letter Media is. All right, what do you want me to do now?
Maniacal Toaster said also on your radio, turn on the Myterious broadcast.
I think I already did that.
Maniacal Toaster said it's Myterious now.
I remember listening to this jazz before.
Maniacal Toaster said Midnight Science Fiction feature. That's where you want to go. Maniacal Toaster said this'll take you to what most fans say is the best DLC, and listen, I'm a dead money defender all the way, but I ain't gonna argue, it's better. LOL.
Is that worth it to you, little scorpion thing?
Maniacal Toaster said like, Old World Blues is where they really got to shine in their world building stuff and general ability to work with the game engine in what they let you have.
I'm in combat? Someone following me? I don't see any enemies.
Maniacal Toaster said spam click the bats button while looking around. Maniacal Toaster said weird.
Is it you?
Maniacal Toaster said also, I'm too sick to stream, but I should be better by at the very least tomorrow. But I've been looking into mods for New Vegas to stream, and found out about something called Wabbajack, which is apparently a mod loader or something.
Wabbajack.
Maniacal Toaster said it's brother.
Okay, it's probably those guys then. Which makes sense. Usually it's never just one. It's never just one, so it makes sense that there was like a crew. Nothing happens as the midnight showing at the... Oh, I have to come here specifically at... What the fuck?
Did you see that?
Dude, I was about to pop your ass.
Attacked me out of nowhere. No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up.
Haunted Taco 12 said cazadors are dangerous, but they're not that bad.
We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling.
Maniacal Toaster asks, holy shit, you never met this dude?
But though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace. Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
All sorts of nasty people are looking for caps like those. You'd be safer if you got rid of them.
Really? I had no idea. And here I've been carrying them all this time, never knowing how dangerous they were. What do you think I should do with them? Bury them or something?
I can hold on to them.
They're all yours. I sincerely hope they work better for you than they did for me.
Alright, let's add that to the other ones I have. So what, I guess I gotta come here? Oops, I gotta come here at midnight?
Maniacal Toaster asks, oh, did you do that Blue Star quest?
Oops. I started it. I don't know how many of those things I have.
Haunted Taco 12 said, I'm surprised he beat her. Every single time I've seen those two, she destroys him.
You know, so I guess that was what the gunshots I heard were.
Maniacal Toaster said, I don't blame ya. It's a neat thing to do while doing other stuff, but it's not something you'd miss out on if you don't.
The crashed satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you received. Old World Blues is recommended for experienced couriers 15+. You have a premonition that while you're unable to return to Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you can carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after. Oh, okay, cool.
Maniacal Toaster said, yeah, that's the funniest part. LOL.
Korenan desu ka?
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the
Haunted
minds
Taco
and
12 said,
computers
I
of
believe
Big
you will like this
Mountain
much
were
more
a
than Dead
blaze of
Money and Honest
trajectories,
Hearts. This is far more
weapons
campy and
schematics,
nerdy.
and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077,
Cyberpunk
the
2077.
scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders.
Maniacal Toaster said,
Wonders
God, I
that,
fucking adore the
in
art they had
end,
for this.
had been answers to the wrong question.
Okay. Yeah, the art was cool.
Maniacal Toaster said, dying in the new world that had been left behind, hint hint wink wink nudge nudge.
You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your chest, your head, chest, and back. That's not good. Patient gown. Well, at least they kept my helmet on.
Maniacal Toaster said, oh god damn it, not again.
What is this, Helldivers? Personality files damaged or missing. Insert backup holotape. They've got a stocked fridge at least. Where's this? Where's this holotape?
Maniacal Toaster said it's a shame they didn't have time to make custom assets for like the workbench and vending machines to have clean versions of them.
So I can't do anything without restoring this backup holo tape or whatever.
Maniacal Toaster said, my husband. Haunted Taco 12 said, haha, I can't wait.
Strange feeling of pessimism
Maniacal
comes over
Toaster
you.
said you might have
and you
noticed
find
you have all
cannot
your stuff still.
Draw your weapon for some reason. Cannot draw my weapon for some reason. I have one equipped. Yeah, I've got my Magnum still. This place is like no fighting. This looks creepy.
I thought I heard the pacification fields kick in. All right, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
How are you all speaking to that one voice box?
Did it just say something?
At Anthony
Anyone
Belcher
catch that?
4315 said
Or
hello.
else you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dalla, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skinvelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
The fuck?
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything.
Its limbs all over
And
everything.
Are those penises? I see wriggling on its feet. Disgusting.
Penises on its
Dr.
feet.
Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with
Maniacal
its two
Toaster said
orifices for
LOL.
ingesting oxygen.
Noses? By the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
Display middle finger.
What? What is it doing? Did we institute electroshock?
Or is it excreting?
Excreting. Dr. Klein, wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros's histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense. Lobotomites can't comprehend us.
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oral processoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
Not to cut off your speech. Why do I feel passive? I should be angry. Real angry, and I'm not. I don't give a shit what you have to say. Tell me why you've called me here now.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. He's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick?
Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
It can only
Maniacal Toaster said, I'm gonna shower for work tomorrow.
If it isn't
I shall
my
return.
old colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you.
His voice sounds familiar.
Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you.
What the fuck is happening here?
My deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine!
Haunted Taco 12 said it's
Even
kind
the
of fun.
technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye.
Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
what are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? Hey, I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out...
Are you sure these guys lobotomize me?
...favorably disposed to us. We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so
Haunted Taco 12 said yes, they did.
Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Brainless pick. Your brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled and is resistant to chem addiction, plus 25% resistance, and shock from bodily damage. Okay.
Yeah, Abe, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
The Tesla coils in its head.
What, Galby?
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the Autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
Scars on your chest seem to confirm what the think tank is saying. You cannot be poisoned, and filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items to function at higher levels. Robots are now confused by you and 50% less likely to score a critical hit. What the fuck?
Haunted Taco 12 said, well, Klein is Jim Ward.
Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Due to complications of the procedure, your spine is replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold have been increased by 1.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
To be correct, you should say, the Autodoc took out your brain. It did all the heavy lifting. It has never worked so hard before. It was unusual. It worked so hard on your surgery, it destroyed its own memory. How odd. I bet your brain remembers what happened.
That Autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush. That is the sound of flushing.
By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science. That is correct, yes. I hope you're not demonstrating resentment now. If you are, well, we can't have that. We have no idea. This line of questioning isn't important to us right now. Why are you asking these tangential questions? Stop it! We need these technologies. You need to get them. You must get them.
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of. And eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us? Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
This whole place sounds dangerous.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic soundwave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old-world gestures lightly. What illogic is this? Keep your filthy penis-tipped feet out of our labs and secrets.
There are things here no lobotomite was meant to see. Things that would astound and possibly terrify. Terrify!
Yeah, we don't come into your lab and decant your solutions.
Only the magnificence of our monitors allow for true comprehension of the wonders of Big Mountain. Shield your jellied eyes lest they burn from your skull.
Haunted Taco 12 said F. Lumia Stream said is here.
Okay, I guess I'm back.
Stream Elements said Ye Olde Nerdcast is now live. Streaming Fallout, New Vegas, wrapping up the Honest Hearts DLC, Fallout New Vegas.
Jesus Christ. These guys yapped my internet connection away. All that yapping. My modem was like, this is a lot of yapping. Why don't we get on with this already?
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
The radar fence that surrounds
Haunted
the Big
Taco
Mountain
12
crater
said at
will
Lumia Stream, thank you.
protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system. But the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons,
Jesus.
you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously by your deadened perceptions.
Out there? We're not going out there. It's dangerous. We're smart, not suicidal.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling.
Round
My
earthers.
receptors can't take it anymore. And neither can my feelings.
I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module. It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun. Getting it warmed up.
What? Son ejaculating.
Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give it a little sonic sterilization first. Alright. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If we're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Boros, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun, with the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, Lobotomite?
Oh, boy. This gun looks really hungry. I like to make sure it gets fed lots of bullets.
Fine. Boros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Yeah, my energy weapons are pretty low.
No.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving forward or backward.
They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
Damn, how long ago did this conversation start?
And I know
God damn.
Still fielding my lab keys, Dala. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Yes. Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did, in one of his stupid labs. Or inside one of his stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do. Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar is slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No! That would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Let's see.
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to
Maniacal
activate the chip's
Toaster said I'm
exchange
back and clean.
routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trigger this thing's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid chip chokes on them.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That chip will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
Well, I guess the rest I'm gonna be failing.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go! I am surrounded by children.
Oh shit. Okay, I can move again. God damn. Fucking hour-long conversation. Galby, you got... Jesus. Got so comfortable you actually plopped down where my feet usually are. You thought that I wasn't gonna be moving? I guess I could have used you as a footrest. Seems like I'm gonna need energy weapons on this one. Maybe science.
Haunted Taco 12 said Yold 6 Galby. Haunted Taco 12 said Yold 6 Suki. Haunted Taco 12 said Yold 6 Yon Love.
Holy shit. I can't remember anything they said at the start of that conversation. What am I supposed to be doing here? Go to the sink and install Sonic Emitter upgrade. Travel to X8 Research Center to find the force field disrupting EMP pulse wave upgrader for the Sonic Emitter. Okay. Alright, where do I put this thing at?
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir? Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
Wait, what the fuck? No.
Haunted
Indeed,
Taco
sir.
12 said
Though
here it
this
comes.
aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility. As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say. Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup. In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide Sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
I think I'm good.
Very good.
Take a look at my shit. It's a nice little sci-fi gun. All right, I guess I'm gonna go here first. The fuck is that? That's just some dude walking around?
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my ruthless scorpions or their pincers.
Okay, so this gun kind of sucks. Maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, he collapsed. There's like a delay in shooting this gun. Oh shit. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess I'm heading this way. Ah, that's where I'm going. X8. The fuck is this? K9000 Cyberdog gun. Is this the gun they gave me? There's a little dog on it. Aw. Damn, this thing fucking... Oh, look at that little guy. Look at that little dog on the gun. Look at that dog. There's a brain on it, too. What the fuck? Kind of wish I still had that. Can I pet that dog? Soundbite. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
There's no surprise there.
Haunted Taco 12 just redeemed no surprise there.
Yeah, that's a carryover. I should refresh my sound rewards. Whoa, a robot dog. Police cyber dog. What kind of rounds does this gun take? 357? Okay, well, I bought plenty of ammo for that. Abominable perk. Oh, I'm almost dead.
Haunted Taco 12 asks Abominable.
Oh shit.
Haunted Taco 12 said abominably.
This guy's running at me with his power fist. Ooh, he tried to bob and weave. Oh shit.
Haunted Taco 12 said Obama enable. Haunted Taco 12 said Galby wants no part in my shenanigans.
Galby has a hard time understanding jokes. She's not a mean girl. I guess I could say that about her.
Maniacal Toaster said that's a good dog.
It's a good dog.
Haunted Taco 12 said dog brain, good gun. Maniacal Toaster said the Saturnite fist is really good. It punches super good.
I'm gonna give that to what's her name. Can't climb up the ladder?
Maniacal Toaster said if they ever remake New Vegas, they need to include letting your companions come with you into the DLCs. The only reason they can't is because of some weird game limitations, otherwise Veronica would have been in dead money.
I didn't hear anything you just said because that voice drowned it all out. If they ever remake New Vegas, they need to include letting companions come with you to DLCs. The only reason they
Haunted Taco
can't
12
is
said there's only
because
room enough for one.
some weird game limitations, otherwise Veronica would have been
Maniacal
in dead money.
Toaster said God, they even have the sights moving like dog ears. That's so fucked up. LOL.
This gun's a good boy. What can you say?
Maniacal Toaster said Shoddy Cast had a dog gun be a character in that Storyteller series.
Really? The sarsaparilla?
Haunted Taco 12 said every time that I encounter her, I'm like, what should we call each other? Haunted Taco 12 said I am not used to meeting people with name, so I've never been in said situation.
Those evil
Haunted Taco
commies.
12 said there was one girl with my name in high school, but she was the complete opposite of me, LOL.
Steal documents that a real dirty commie traitor, which you're not, could use to brainwash our children, which you wouldn't do. This test will help us protect our children's fragile minds from the agents of international communism. Okay. So are these dogs communists?
Haunted Taco 12 said she was mean. Haunted Taco 12 said Dogonists.
And who gets to clean up all this blood? Me, that's who.
Haunted Taco 12 said come on, Galby, that one isn't even that hard. Haunted Taco 12 said Dogunists. Haunted Taco 12 said she needs a little help.
What are you trying to say? Dogonist? I'm telling you, she doesn't understand jokes.
Haunted Taco 12 said yes, not communists, dogunists.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, you know, when you spell it
Taco
out
12
like that.
said those doggy bastards.
Retrieve the 3 student records from the desk terminals. Okay. That was a loud noise.
Maniacal Toaster said pew pew.
Ooh, don't fall. The recent government mandated cutbacks to our funding. Only 3 experiments we performed per day. We don't have infinite kill space here in X8. Only 1 cyber dog beyond those needed for the testing process. Okay. Oops, shit. Did they just
Maniacal
do a fusion?
Said Scoints.
I feel different, awake.
Oh, he just did a fusion dance.
First time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No.
The fuck happened? I missed it.
The Defense just rated the channel with 5 viewers. Maniacal Toaster said he was
Hey,
defective
thanks for the
but
raid,
put me
Vince.
down.
I appreciate it. Welcome, Raiders.
The Dude Vince said love ya.
Wait, can I do it again then? Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a good night. Oh, they just have, there's like an endless sea of like cruel.
What? I feel like this has happened before, yet I feel awake for the first time. What is going
The
on?
Dude Vince said hopefully they stick with ya.
This strange new world around me. What does it hold in store for?
Well, I'm about to probably end this in a second anyways. Wait, what destroys it? Should I even step? This probably isn't something I should step onto, huh?
Maniacal Toaster said he was wrong.
Alright, well, I guess.
Raven
What am
Fatina
I?
said Vince left us on a cliffhanger on his stream.
Yo, what's up, Raven? Welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Cliffhangers are good places to leave off, because then you have to go back the next day. Oh
The
shit.
dude Vince said I'm still traveling Raven.
Vodka wore off. I'm not that much over my capacity.
The dude Vince said I'm also on TeamSpeak with Raven LUL.
Nice.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14.
The dude Vince said, but my ship is still alive.
Snake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator.
Alright, I gotta ditch something.
The tarantula hook.
Can't splice enough, I always say.
Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador.
Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most
Red
serious
propaganda.
Can you spell detention?
Oh shit.
I'll tell you how I spell it. Death tension. Body infiltrators.
Hall monitor. Oh, this game knows me. Wait, why did it stop?
Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and bathroom break time.
Maniacal Toaster said you may have noticed, but these scientists have some issues. LOL.
Seemingly with communism. Where's my water at? I think I probably have plenty of water. Yeah, I've got too much water actually.
Maniacal Toaster said anyway, I'm gonna have to bed. Got work in 10 hours. Good stream, good job.
Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. Oh, they weren't lying. This gun can't drop force fields. Who's growling? These are bigger words. This is tougher. Five of 8 correct. Three of 8 correct. Okay. Another 5 of 8 correct. Got it. Whew. I had to do some deductive reasoning on that one. No targeting data. Oh, that's where they're coming from. I'm gonna switch to my dog gun. This gun is a good boy. I'm gonna blow through all my... I'm glad I spent all that gold from that other expansion buying 357 ammo. Because this gun is gonna go through that like crazy. That Nuka.
Haunted
May
Taco
Allah
12 just
awaken the
redeemed
people
Jihadi Trump.
and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
You know, started off as a meme. Think it's slowly actually becoming
Joyker said,
real.
"Yo, my guy."
Yeah, what's up, Joe? Welcome
Haunted
back to the
Taco
stream. How are
12
you?
asks, is he talking about himself in that clip?
No, he's talking about he's talking about Ilhan Omar, as he is wont to do because he's fucking obsessed with her. He was basically saying that Ilhan Omar is
Joyker
doing
asks,
that.
doing well. What are we playing?
Fallout New Vegas. This
Haunted
is
Taco
the
12 said, but he is part of the evil doings of Israel, lol.
Old World Blues DLC. You're not wrong, Taco. That's what I was saying. Like, it started off as a joke, but like, it's not only, of course, he's a part of that, but like, the people are becoming awakened to that reality. Slowly but surely, people are becoming, oh, F minus, F minus, minus. How do you get an F minus minus in anything? Allah may well be awakening the people right now.
Haunted Taco 12 said the evil doings of Israel and the United States. Haunted Taco 12 said Allah has done it.
Oh, too quick to close. I need...
You are in the library.
Oh shit. That guy's wearing like a Zorn helmet. Yeah, I don't want a 10mm pistol. A light shining on this one terminal. Huh. Force field floor. Maybe grab any of those. Damn, knocked my ass over. Okay, those guys hurt me. Do I have a 44? I do. Okay, let's see. Oh shit. Well, let's see if I can do this one. Four out of 7.
Give me
Haunted
a drink.
Taco
6
12
out of
just
7.
redeemed. Give me a drink, bartender.
Shit, okay. What's the one that's that's... Oh... There you go. I need to reset up my drink pouring animation. I spent a lot of time making that shitty animation in Blender. I only had one bartending stream. I need to work on that. A leather belt.
Haunted Taco 12 said a little hint too. You can find parts in between words to replenish your allowance and remove words.
I don't even know what that means. Find parts in between words to replenish your allowance.
Haunted Taco 12 said yes. Haunted Taco 12 said when hacking, there are duds.
Is ball storage for jocks who like balls, like Richie Marcus.
Haunted Taco 12 said usually marked between similar symbols. Haunted Taco 12 said so like.
Oh, stuck behind the door.
Haunted Taco 12 said.
Okay, I'm looking at the symbols you just put into chat, but... I don't quite know what you mean by it. Like, so when I see that symbol, I guess next time I get to a hacking tournament, get to a hacking terminal, I will consult you for what to do there.
Haunted Taco 12 said it is much easier to explain when you can see it.
Guess I just picked that for no reason.
You got to the residential test. This is really Boros, by the way. Hello again. None of us thought you would get this far.
Yeah, another unfortunate occurrence while attempting to destroy Mr. Harris's trauma harness. The disaster control team member carrying the gun slipped and fell. Dropping the weapon, unarmed, the team had to flee and seal off the lab. Unfortunately, your K9000 Cyberdog gun prototype was sealed inside. Okay, those were just earlier emails relating to that incident. Aw. This makes me feel bad for killing them now. Sit, stay, kill. Training them to be weenie dogs.
Haunted Taco 12 said sit. Stay. Kill.
Scanning for hostiles.
Haunted Taco 12 said the 3 commands every dog should know.
Does your dog ever have to deal with any wildlife out in your area? You ever have to worry about, like, barn owls or eagles or anything swooping down on them?
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Experiments I'd done on him back at Higgs.
Haunted Taco 12 said that guy has one of 3 reactions to wild animals.
This guy's yapping at me, but I can't really...
That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of psycho-waste dog chow.
Ooh, he hit me with that fucking axe. Oh, look at his head spin. Damn, I got some top spin on that one. Proton axe.
Lulu Deadly said.
41. Hey, Lulu, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight?
Haunted Taco 12 said 1. He's very curious too. He's super friendly thinking they want to be pals 3. He is terrified.
Well, I always have to be on guard around here whenever the weedy dogs are around. Because I'm out in the farmland, so there are birds of prey that can swoop down on them if I'm not paying attention. Oh wait, what?
Lulu Deadly said doing good. Celebrating Valentine's a day early cause I married a chef.
Oh. Nothing beats a Friday the 13th Valentine's
said
Day.
There's a particular squirrel he really thinks wants to be his friend. He sees her every dingle morning. Haunted Taco 12 said he's always like, there's my squirrel buddy.
Call a truck? Why would I want a truck? Oh yeah, that's right. We watched the trailer last night for that Mortuary Assistant movie, which I guess hit theaters today. Maybe I'll try to go see it on Sunday or something. Not that I'm super itching to get back into that world. Back at the beginning. Where does it want me to go? What? It wants me to go back down here? Oh, I guess one of those other doors was open. Yeah, I was thinking about playing, oh, is it this one? Nope. Where the hell is the key?
Haunted Taco 12 said, but there was one night a few Christmases ago when I had let him out and it became almost too quiet, which certainly means a predator is around. And we heard the chirps of a molly cat, and for some reason his doofus mind was like, hey, Mom, let's stay to see what that was, and I'm like, let's go back inside before we become Christmas dinner.
There is no standing on the green pipes. If you are standing on the green pipes, please get off them at once.
The fuck? I gotta go all the way the fuck over there? Alright, well, you know what? This is as good a spot as any to call it for the night.
Haunted Taco 12 said Guy has the survival instincts of a panda.
Well, you know. Little innocent dogs, they be that way sometimes. That's how the weenie dogs are. They've just, they've never known a world where they had to consider the fact that they might be some creature's prey. Even though they are dogs that are bred to kill badgers, which is pretty hardcore, you would look at those cute little guys and never suspect that they were bred to destroy a badger.
Haunted Taco 12 said he has gone hiking and camping a lot.
Well, then he has no excuse. He should know better. All right, that's it from me, everybody. Thank you for joining me.
Haunted
I appreciate
Taco
it as
12
always.
said, but he doesn't see other animals as enemies at all. Haunted Taco 12 said, but he has seen people as not good.
That's common, and that's a good trait for him to have as well.
Lulu Deadly said.
Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it as always. I'll be back tomorrow, possibly streaming a dating sim for Valentine's Day, but we'll see. Hope to see you all again tomorrow. If not, take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you when I see you. Good, everyone.
Haunted Taco 12 said, have a good night.